Yeah.
Okay, dears, good afternoon, all of you. Please mark your attendance. Mark your attendance. So I think some of you did that experiment. Adira, Juvana, and Harinand. These three people were sent their observation in our class group. Very good, you are doing well. So others, you also want to do that experiment and put your observation in our class group. Okay, before today evening itself. Okay, Delvin, I think your note is not completed, isn't it? You want to write the last portion, that is sea breeze, land breeze, all those are need to write, and also exercise also you not write. Isn't it? I
അത്
told
കിട്ടിയില്ലായിരുന്നു മിസ്സേ. അത് പകുതിക്ക് എന്റെ ഫോൺ കേടായി പോയപ്പോ ക്ലാസ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് പോയി.
okay,
അപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് കിട്ടിയത്.
okay. Do I want to resend it again?
Yes.
Okay, I will send to you. After that, you write the exercise in your notebook also. Okay. No need to write the match the following or one word questions like that. Only write the descriptive question answers. Other remaining one word questions you can mark in your textbook itself.
Miss exam day mark.
That will give you on tomorrow. Some more papers are there to complete checking. Okay, so I've sent it to you tomorrow. Now we can move to the next topic, that is page number 52. Please take page number 52. Turmeric. We did the experiment with the turmeric, and it is a natural indicator. So there is the activity also given in page number 52. What's that? You can prepare the greeting card for your mother on her birthday using this experiment. You can write or you can draw images using this detergent in a turmeric sheet. Okay, so you can prepare a greeting card for your mother on her birthday and apply turmeric paste on a sheet of plain white paper and dry it. Draw a beautiful flower with soap solution with the help of a cotton bud. You will get a beautiful greeting card. Okay, you can make it. And Joanna, you use detergent or soap solution. Detergent solution. Joanna, which solution is used? Detergent solution or any simply soap solution?
Detergent, miss.
Detergent. Okay, it is very colored. That red color is very highlighted. Then similarly, listen in your textbook. Similarly, test the solution listed in table 5.3 and note down your observation. You may try solutions of other substance also. So you can do this same experiment with a certain other substance like lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, milk of magnesia, baking soda, lime water, sugar, common salt, like that. Justice, did you do that experiment with the baking soda?
No, miss. ഞാൻ വൈകുന്നേരം ചെയ്യാം.
Okay. So here you can write the effect of turmeric solution and its remarks. Okay, I will send this column after the class, table 5.3. Then now we can move to activity 5.3 with the China rose as indicator. So the first indicator that we had studied is litmus, and the second one is turmeric. Then the third one is China rose as an indicator.
മിസ് പോയി.
Hello, can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the third indicator, third naturally occurring indicator is the China rose indicator, or it is usually known as hibiscus. Then activity 5.3, collect some China rose petals and place them in a beaker. Add some warm water. Keep the mixture for some time till water becomes colored. So in figure 5.3, you can see that China rose flower and indicator prepared from it. How the China rose indicator is prepared? Place a piece of China rose petals in warm water. After some time, what will happen? The color will change. That is, the color of that petal is gone to that solution, water solution. So you can get a light pink or a reddish colored solution. And we can use it as an indicator. So in the middle one of the test tube is the China rose indicator. Then keep the mixture for some time till the water becomes colored. Use the colored water as an indicator. Add few drops of the indicator to each of the solution given in table 5.4. So in table 5.4, there are certain solutions are given. Shampoo, lemon juice, soda water, sodium hydrocarbonate solution, vinegar, sugar solution, common salt solution, etc. So you can take these solutions in a glass or in a test tube and add this indicator, China rose indicator, into this solution. Only a drop is needed, a drop of lemon juice and a drop of China rose indicator. You can feel the color change. Okay. What will happen if we do this experiment? What is the effect of indicator on acidic, basic and neutral solution? So if we did that, this experiment in lemon juice, we know that lemon juice is acidic. So what will happen when China rose indicator is added to an acid? That is, China rose indicator turns acidic solution to dark pink. So when you add China rose indicator to lemon juice, it will turn to a dark pink. That is, acidic solution, it turns to dark pink color or magenta color, and basic solution to green. So using this indicator, we can see that acids may form a magenta or a dark pink color and bases forms a green color. Okay. Do you understand the difference in colors? When using a litmus paper, red litmus turns to blue if the solution is basic, and blue litmus turns to red if the solution is acidic. Okay. And by using turmeric, what will happen? Acidic solution does not have any color change, that is yellow itself. But in case of bases like soap or detergents, what will happen? Yellow color changed to red. Isn't it? You already observed that. Then in case of China rose as an indicator, what will happen? If the solution is acidic, the color of that solution turns to magenta or a dark pink. And if it is basic, it will turns to green. So remember the color change in each indicators. Remember the color change by using each indicator. Okay. Joel, Afras, Vasudev, Sri Vishnu and Vasudev, turn on your video. Just as
എനിക്ക് പോയി അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് മൊബൈൽ ഡാറ്റ ഇപ്പൊ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോ എനിക്ക് ക്ലിയർ ആവുന്നില്ല
okay, okay. So did you understand the difference in color, difference in color change by using different natural indicators? Do you get the point? So don't be confused about the colors,
Yes,
color changes. Okay. Then table 5.4 also given, you can write the initial color, final color of the observation. I will send the table answers of these tables later after the class. You can complete the table in your textbook itself, and also study well. We can't do all these experiments because you know situation that is online class and we cannot do all these experiments. So observation should be right in your textbook and you should study that observation. Okay. Then activity 4.4. There is another activity given. The teacher is requested to get the dilute solution of the following chemicals from his or her school laboratory or from a nearby school: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide. Demonstrate the effect of the three indicators on each of these solutions. Record your observation. That is, in table 5.4, 5.3, all these we use natural substances. Isn't it? Natural substance like lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, like that. In both litmus and turmeric and China rose indicator. We use these three indicators with these natural substances. So here in activity 5.4, it is asked to do this experiment with the chemicals that is present in our laboratory. So there are certain acids given, that is dilute hydrochloric acid, and also some bases are also given. So we want to do this experiment with the litmus paper and with the turmeric paper and with the China rose solution to identify the nature of these chemicals in different indicators, to identify the nature of these chemicals in different indicators. Okay. So which are the solutions that we want to take? Dilute hydrochloric acid solution and sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, etc. like that. So different solution have different observation. If we take a dilute hydrochloric acid, the effect on litmus paper will be, blue litmus turns to red. You can mark there, because dilute hydrochloric acid is an acid solution, isn't it? Is it a base or acid?
Acid.
Acid. So we
Acid.
know that if we test that acid solution using a litmus paper, the blue color changes to red if you're using a blue litmus paper, isn't it? So the effect on litmus paper is blue turns to red. Red indicates the presence of acid using litmus paper. So you can write there blue turns red. And what is the effect on turmeric paper? Turmeric paper, acid have any effect?
No.
No,
No.
the color is yellow itself. So there is no change or none. Then effect on China rose solution. What is the color of an acid if we use China rose as an indicator?
Saffron.
Acidic solution, saffron. It's
ഒരു
either,
orange പോലത്തെ കളർ.
yeah, dark
പോലത്തെ
magenta or dark pink. Not look in that figure. You can underline the sentence in page number 53, first paragraph. What is the effect of the indicator acidic, basic, and neutral? Please underline. China rose indicator turns acidic solution to dark pink or magenta and basic solution to green. Please underline that sentence. Did you get that sentence? Okay, so we can say that here dilute hydrochloric acid is an acidic solution. When we use it with China rose solution, what will happen? It turns a dark pink or magenta color. Okay. So likewise, you can write the other examples also. Sulfuric acid, it is also an acid. Then nitric acid, acetic acid, sodium hydroxide. What about sodium hydroxide? Sodium hydroxide is an acid or base?
Base.
Base. We know that bases mostly contains hydroxide ions, that is OH minus ions. So sodium hydroxide is a base. What is the effect on litmus paper for a base?
Blue.
Blue. That is
Blue
red,
in color.
red turns to blue in color. Okay. Then effect on turmeric paper. What is the effect of a base in a turmeric paper?
Red.
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 Okay. Then effect of China rose solution?
Green.
Yeah, green. So I think you understand the topic well, and you can answer it, the remaining compounds. Okay. Okay, then take page number 54. In the blue colored column, it is given about acid rain. Are you familiar with the term acid rain? Did you hear about that? No.
No.
No. Acid rain, which means what? Adira, you heard about acid rain. Then have you ever heard about damaging effect of acid rain? As the name indicates, rain containing excess of acid is called an acid rain. So what is an acid rain? Underline that sentence. As the name indicates, the name which is acid rain, that is the rain which contains excess amount of acid, that is called the acid rain. Then where do these acid rain comes from? How these acid rains are formed? That is a question. Okay. How these acid rains are formed, or where do these acid rains come from? From where? How the rain becomes acidic? The rain becomes acidic because carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide, which is released into the air as pollutant. So due to pollution, all these chemical oxidants, these chemical substances such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide are where it is evolved to the atmosphere and it dissolved in the raindrops to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid, and nitric acid respectively. So carbon dioxide in the from the pollutants, what the carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen dioxide will be evolved. After that, what will happen? It will mix with the raindrops and forming what? Carbon dioxide turn to carbonic acid, and sulfur dioxide which turns to sulfuric acid, and nitric acid respectively. So these acids are formed. Okay, did you understand how acid rain occur? The pollutants from the surface, from the our atmosphere will mix along with the rain. So the substance, that is pollutants such as carbon dioxide, all these are turned into acids and forms acid rain. Acid rain can cause damage to buildings, historical monuments, plants, and animals. So it is very dangerous. It causes damages to the all these things because you know acids cause burning effect in human, burning, isn't it? So when this and the acid rain falls into the buildings or any plants, what will happen? It get damaged. Do you know nowadays Taj Mahal? It is very shiny appearance, isn't it? Because it is made using what?
White marble.
Marble, yes, white marble. White marble is used for making Taj Mahal, but its shyness, that shining appearance is destroyed nowadays. What is the reason? Because of this acid rain. Because the nearby factories produce pollutants. Okay, and these pollutant mix with the rainwater and causes acid rains. So that is the reason. Clear? That is an application. If more amount of acid content is there, it will cause burning, but not too much acid will be evolved. Okay, not too much will be formed. It will be when it is mixed with the rain, it will be a dilute solution of acid. So cannot be much harmful. Okay. So you know that exactly a complete high concentration of acid make burning. But in case of a dilute solution, it will not cause burning. We can touch with our hand, no problem. That is dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid, which means it is diluted with the water and its concentration is lowered. So it cannot make any burning. All these acids are there in our lab, school laboratory. When you come to school, I will show you. Okay. Then next one is the neutralization. Before that, there is a question given, that is great care should be taken while handling laboratory acids and bases because these are corrosive in nature, irritating and harmful to skin. Some bases may cause itchiness or something like that. Very make our hand rough. So it is very corrosive. It has very corrosive property and irritating nature. So use it carefully while handling in laboratory. Then next topic is the neutralization. It is an important topic, neutralization. So we said about some neutral substances, not acidic, not basic, but neutral, which means it is in the middle, isn't it? Not acidic, but not basic, but it is a neutral substance. Then what do you mean by neutralization? Please read it. Joel, can you read neutralization?
We have learned that acid turn blue, limits red, and base turn red, limits.
Not limits,
Blue.
that is litmus.
Litmus. Litmus blue. Let's you see that happens when an acid is mixed with a base. We are going to use an
Indicator
indicator you have not used so far, which is called
phenolphthalein. So here there is an indicator given, that is phenolphthalein. We studied about natural indicators. Which are the natural indicators?
China rose,
China rose,
Indus paper, Intimus paper,
Indimus paper. What is that? Litmus paper.
litmus
Turmeric.
paper,
Yeah, litmus
turmeric.
paper, turmeric. All these three are the natural indicators. Then here another indicator is given, that is phenolphthalein. Underline the word phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is a chemical indicator. That is a solution and it is a chemical indicator. So we are going to use an indicator you have not used so far. Phenolphthalein, which is a light rose color or in pink in shade solution, that is used as an indicator to neutralize the acid or base. Yes, tell me.
Indicator liquid അല്ലേ?
What?
ഈ indicator liquid അല്ലേ?
Yes, this is a liquid indicator, which is a like pink or a light rose in color. Okay, so this is a chemical indicator that is used to neutralize the acid or bases. So we have learned that acids turn blue litmus to red and bases turn red litmus to blue. Important point now this chapter, that is acid turn blue litmus to red and bases turn red litmus to blue. Then what happens when these acid and bases mix together? Same concentration of acid and the same concentration of bases when mixed together, what will happen? It will neutralize, isn't it? The concentration of acid is reduced by adding the base. So it becomes neutralized. So this is an example for a chemical indicator, that is phenolphthalein. Here activity 5.5, please listen, to be demonstrated by a teacher in the class. Fill 1/4 of the test tube with dilute hydrochloric acid. Note down its color. So take a test tube and fill it with the dilute hydrochloric acid. I will show you the video along with this. Then only you can understand this activity. Okay, please listen.
Here, let us perform an activity to know about neutralization reaction. Click each tab to know more. Take a test tube, clean it using a clean dropper.
I will ask question after watching this video, so listen carefully. First of all, we take a test tube and clean it by using a brush.
Pour 10 drops of hydrochloric acid carefully in the test tube.
What is the color of hydrochloric acid here?
White.
White in
White.
color, or we can say that it is colorless.
Now, add 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator solution. Observe the color changes.
Any color change?
Yes.
Is there any color?
Pure ആവുന്നതാണ്.
Yeah, it is a colorless solution itself. That is, when we add phenolphthalein indicator into hydrochloric acid, the color, it remains as colorless.
Now, add sodium hydroxide.
Then we are going to add sodium hydroxide. Is sodium hydroxide a base or acid?
Base.
Okay.
Base.
So this acid, in this acidic solution in the test tube, we are going to add sodium hydroxide, a base.
Solution drop by drop to the test tube. Shake it well after adding each drop.
Then what happened?
The color changes into
Color
pink.
changes into rose.
Yeah, the color changes. The colorless liquid solution becomes pink in color.
Observe the change in the color of the solution. Keep adding the sodium hydroxide drop by drop until the color begins to turn pink. Once again, add drop by drop of hydrochloric acid to the solution mixture until the solution in the test tube becomes colorless.
So if we add excess of this acid, that is hydrochloric acid, again the color of the solution becomes gone or the color disappears.
പണ്ട് ലെവൽ തന്നെ ആയി.
Yeah. And what will be the observation?
In this activity, we observe that there is no change in the color of hydrochloric acid while adding phenolphthalein solution.
So when we add this indicator phenolphthalein in acid, it remains colorless. There is no change in color. It remains colorless. Okay.
The color of the solution in the test tube becomes pink by adding a drop of sodium hydroxide solution.
But when a base is added or when a base is mixed with this solution or with the phenolphthalein indicator, what will happen? Its color may change. It becomes a pinky
The
color.
pink color of the mixture solution becomes colorless by adding a few drops of hydrochloric acid.
So this is
Finally-
the observation of this experiment, and what we learned from this.
We learned that if we add excess base, that is sodium hydroxide, to acidic solution, that is hydrochloric acid, it converts to base.
Isn't it? Did you understand what will happen? What we learned from this experiment? That is, if we add excess of base, that is sodium hydroxide, we add in excess amount. If we add excess of base to an acidic solution, here the acidic solution is hydrochloric acid, what will happen? It converts the acid into base. Okay, so the base acid is converted into base if we add excess of base into an acidic solution. Then we can change base into acid also likewise. Okay.
Similarly, we can change base into acid. We also learned that the effect of base is nullified by an acid. When acids and bases are mixed in definite proportions, they give a neutral solution.
So this is the neutralization reaction, that is when an acid and a base which is mixed in a definite proportion or in a definite concentration, the solution, overall solution becomes what? It will be neutral. So after the reaction, the salt and water will be formed. The chemical reaction will be shown here.
The reaction of an acid with a base produces salt
This
and
is
water.
the chemical reaction, that is when acid and base which react in a definite proportion, what will be the product? Product will be salt and water, which means it is neutral. And this overall reaction is called a neutralization reaction. Understand? We remove the acidity or basicity of that solution by adding equal proportion of acid and bases. Clear? So we can say that that solution is neutral. Okay. Then please listen in your textbook, page number 54. Fill one, I will read that experiment. Fill 1/4 of a test tube with a dilute hydrochloric acid. Note down its color. Note down the color. What is that color when dilute hydrochloric acid is filled in test tube?
White.
White or colorless. Okay. Note down the color of phenolphthalein solution also. Add 2 to 3 drops of the indicator to the acid. Now shake the test tube gently. Do you observe any color change in that acid?
Yes.
Do you observe?
Yes, miss.
Light pink.
Light color.
That is
It
occur only after adding base, isn't it? When dilute hydrochloric acid, we add phenolphthalein, the color remains the same. After adding sodium hydroxide, color will change. Okay.
Okay, miss.
So, do you observe any change in color of the acid at first?
No.
No. Add to the acidic solution a drop of sodium hydroxide solution drop by drop. So after that sodium hydroxide solution to be added. Then what we want to do? Stir the tube gently or shake it gently. Then is there any change in color of the solution? There you can feel a color change, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the color? Pink.
Pink color. Pink.
Right there, pink color. Then continue adding the sodium hydroxide solution drop by drop while stirring till the pink color just disappears. So in order to disappear the pink color, we want to add sodium hydroxide drop by drop. What does that disappearance of the pink color indicates? The solution become neutral. That is, enough amount of base is added to that acid. Isn't it? The disappearance of the color indicates that the solution becomes neutral. Now add one more drop of dilute hydrochloric acid. What do you observe? The solution again becomes colorless. Again add one drop of the sodium hydroxide solution. Is there any color change in color? The solution again becomes pink in color. If the concentration is increased, what will the color will occur? If it is the neutralized, what will happen? It will be colorless. Now, it is evident that when the solution is basic, phenolphthalein gives a pink in color. Underline the sentence. If the solution is basic, phenolphthalein is a chemical indicator. If the solution is basic, phenolphthalein gives a pink in color. Please underline the sentence. On the other hand, when the solution is acidic, it remains colorless. Okay. Then, when an acidic solution is mixed with a basic solution, both the solution neutralize the effect of each other. So here about neutralization, that is, when an acidic solution mixed with a basic solution of same concentration, both the solution will be neutralize its effect, that is, its acidic or a basic effect. When an acid solution and a basic solution are mixed in suitable amount, both the acidic nature of the acid and the basic nature of the base are destroyed. Please underline that also, the first paragraph in page number 55. It is very important. That is, when how a solution become neutralized. When an acidic solution mixed with a basic solution, both the solution neutralize the effect of each other. And when the acid solution and the basic solution are mixed in suitable amount, both the acidic nature and basic nature will be destroyed. Then the resulting solution is neither acidic nor basic. We cannot say that whether it is acidic or basic. Maybe it is acidic or it is basic. It is a neutralized state. Okay. Touch the test tube immediately after the neutralization. What do you observe? Then what will happen if after neutralization reaction occur? Is there any heat evolved? If you touch that test tube, you can feel a hot because the test tube become heated. How? In neutralization reaction, the heat is always produced or heat is evolved after neutralization reaction. So underline that sentence also. After neutralization, in neutralization reaction, heat is always produced or evolved. The evolved heat rises the temperature of the reaction mixture. So the temperature of the mixture will be rises. That is, after neutralization reaction, heat will be evolved. Okay. There will be true or false or match the following. One more question will be given there. After neutralization reaction, heat is evolved or not? Is yes or no? Or true or false? What is the answer? What's the answer? Tell me loudly.
True.
Okay, true. So in neutralization reaction, a new substance is called. What is that substance? After neutralization reaction? Salt. That is salt. So in the beginning, we discussed about acids, bases, and salt. Isn't it? So this is salt. Salt is the substance that occur after neutralization reaction. Okay. Salt is a substance that occur after neutralization reaction. Salt may be acidic, basic, or neutral in nature. So it is either acidic or basic or neutral in nature. And thus neutralization can be defined as. What is the definition of neutralization? The reaction between an acid and a base is known as neutralization. Underline it. What is neutralization? Acid plus base. That is, reaction between an acid and base is known as neutralization. Salt and water are produced in this process with the evolution of heat. Underline the reaction also. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. Heat is also evolved. There is an example with the hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is an acid plus base, hydrogen, sodium hydroxide. What will be the reaction? Salt is formed. You know salt. The common formula of salt is NaCl, that is sodium chloride. Okay, you know raw salt that we used to make curry in our food.
Common salt ആണോ?
Yeah, common salt. Common salt, the chemical formula of common salt is what? NaCl, sodium chloride. It contains sodium and chloride. Okay. Plus what? Water will be formed. What is the formula of water? I told in the morning.
H2O.
Yeah, H2O. Here it is. H2O. So this is the neutralization reaction and the neutralization process. Okay. So I will send you the notes on to tomorrow, and after that you should write the notes. Also, those who didn't complete the previous chapter note, heat, complete it and send me today itself, today evening itself. Okay. Don't make any delay. Okay. Exercise also you should write down in your notebook and do the experiment. Okay, our time is over. Thank you all. Now we can leave from the meeting. Bye.
Thank you, Miss.